There comes a time in a car enthusiast's life when they are faced with a bargain so good that they must enter into the most foolish venture you can imagine trying to obtain it. If, like us, you regularly peruse classic car listings, you will know a car is usually cheap for a number of reasons. It may be absolutely rotten or knackered, or it may be in some far corner of the country where nobody else can be bothered going to get it. You join us thundering towards a ferry terminal in pursuit of a car which is all of these things at once.
Our journey began in our hometown of Armagh, Ireland, and we were setting off to the faraway land of Tongue, Scotland, where a bargain of the century lay waiting for us. We knew what car would be setting off to the boat in, but we had no idea what we'd be taking home. Our pot of gold at the end of this journey? A 1980-something Mercedes W123, E-Class of its time. Not just any W123 though, this is a top-of-the-range model, the 280E, with nearly every conceivable extra. The price? Just £150. But of course, as always, there was a catch. We were buying this car totally unseen, and it had been off the road for 10 years, and we were going to try and drive it home. Gulp. With the return boat booked, we had just 2 full days, not including time to go and get whatever we may need for it, to get this thing roadworthy, and we didn't even know if it would run. Thankfully, we had 2 dear friends on hand, Martin and Olga, who offered to put us up for the weekend and take us to get the car. Naturally, you can't just rock up to some man's yard and start working on the car there, so we ventured on our 6-hour one-way journey to go and lift it. So, at long last, with no sleep, very long drives, to be fair in a very comfy W210 Mercedes, we have arrived here, as you can see, the very tip top of bloody nowhere in Scotland. But, oh Jesus, look at it. As you can see, we didn't really get a lot of pictures of this thing before we arrived here, but I mean, it's certainly here. What's left of it. First plan of action, I suppose, is as my dad is bringing out here, getting the free manual labour, is to get the wheels on, which as you can see actually had brand new tyres for the previous owner, so that's good. That's something. He cared enough to put brand new tyres on, I guess. So we just three brand new tyres, good enough. First plan is to get rid of all this shit around it and then try and get it onto some wheels and get it onto the trailer. Let's go. Before we do that though, Connor wanted to have a little look around the car first.
Bad decisions. Right, let's have a look at what we've got. That was the bonnet hinge. Not anymore. That looks like the top of... Oh, it's the star. Beautiful. Dare we open this?
Good.
Oh, it's not even fucking...
I have no microphone.
Hey, that's not bad. It's bad. It's terrible. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's not look too closely at it, shall we?
We can look at it properly tomorrow. This is terrible. This is terrible. Might as well take this off now so it's not coming out down the road. Well, the good news is I think we have another bonnet for it. I think we'd want to take this off and empty it before we put any air through it, you know. Check the oil. Nope.
Again, that's all for tomorrow. Let's just quickly look around it here.
Right, well that's good anyway. There is an engine. Just look like come back down. Come on. Oh, look at this beautiful interior. Free wing.
All the wheel bolts are there.
All the wheel bolts are there. Handbrake has been left off. Maybe that's good. Free hubcaps in the back. Free tail lights. Yeah, okay, come on.
Come around here, we'll take a look in the boot. Boot's locked.
Oh.
Which of these many Mercedes keys opens the boot?
I feel like we should do this tomorrow.
Alright, okay.
Just look around
You
it.
can't have a look in the boot right now.
Look, let's just get it ready for the trailer.
Yeah.
Getting it onto the trailer is easy in concept, but probably not really in reality. First things first is to get these new tyres and wheels onto the car and check that all four are rolling freely. Boys, like, M's not using fucking access lads.
No, they're that rusty, that's the thing.
Right, so it's one wheel sort of on. Get this out of the way. Why do you do this?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Put these in before you take that out.
While they were messing about trying to get the rusty wheel bolts in, I had a brainwave. I was going to try and clean the wheel bolts using the Makita with a wire brush attachment. Short of, you know, having a bench wheel. No, that's us. Right, one side done. Let's let her down. Yeah. How did the whole let's look at the brake lines, all this up in the air thing go?
Nah, no time.
Fine.
Let's just try and get it somewhere.
Okay. Progress. Other side.
Hope you brought all fucking Pete.
Three
Yeah.
cans should be.
We should have brought fiberglass, shouldn't we?
You have a pressure washer, Martin, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Dump it. 3, 2, 1.
I have the chassis legs supporting it, that's good. Something.
Okay, so we've got the wheels on one side, but now it's time to tackle the other side. And the issue with this side is that from laying up, the spring is actually broken due to corrosion. Let's assume the rest of the car hasn't had anything happen due to corrosion. But the remnants of the spring are still there, and as you can see, it's actually quite a lot. Now, we obviously have brand new ones. We're not going to try and drive home on this, but to get it onto the trailer, we need something to try and support the front end. So the lads here are going to try and pry the whole wishbone down enough to get the spring squeezed in, get a wheel on, lower it down, and then she's fit to get onto the trailer. I hope. I just noticed you've got a Shamble Trophy sticker on that box. That's class.
One drawer.
Yeah. More like that over. So yes, we're going to get stuck into that, get it onto the trailer, get it back to Martin's, try and get this thing roadworthy.
We're going for pints.
We'll start tomorrow. Pints. Yeah. Pub?
Pub.
Oh, those lines are really not fucking great, are they? But that's why we're going to make it roadworthy, Connor. To shut all the people up who'd be like, you shouldn't be doing that. Stop picking at the rusty bits though, because that is a lot harder to hide on camera.
And if you keep pushing down, keep twisting it down.
Is that safe? Probably not. Okay.
That's our motto.
They push it.
Down.
See, I don't know because you have to properly compress it to get it in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? No, I'm not.
We'll just chance it without.
Yeah. Where's the bike in a block of wood there?
A block of wood that would sort of do half the job there.
There's wood everywhere.
There's
It's like a teenage formal. What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
That'll do the job.
Cut the side.
OEM plus. Right, good enough for Safari Rally, good enough for us, right? Let's get a fucking wheel on, let's go. Yeah. But whenever I can get on. Makita? Makita!
There is still a spring on the other side, but it's broken in half. But it's still in there.
Where's Makita?
Behind you there.
Is he about? Oh, he's there. He must have heard me calling, he just didn't make it that far.
I'd emphasise the tyres. Like, I know, officer, I know what you're saying, but
Yeah, they're
you
not
see my
great,
tyres?
mate. Yeah.
Sure, look
Ignore
at
the rest of the car. Look at the tyres, officer.
mint. Three's plenty.
That's it.
Your mother was all up for it chasing me out.
I don't need to know this.
You was in for it until she told me she wasn't that fucking fella.
Can't wait to
I
edit
rip
this
it out.
video.
Rip it out. It's taking off the bonnet with it as well.
I'll get her onto the trailer, be alright.
Yeah, it's. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Give me the camera.
Why is that not taken? Why is that?
The spring seized the
It lifted up. I lifted it up, but.
Alright.
Yeah, he fucked with it.
I just want to have a look. Is it this fucking.
Fucking
Yeah, try that.
hairdo over here fucked with it. Oh, no. As you can probably tell by looking at it, this bonnet just was not going to do. But we were going to have to get it tied down for coming down the road on the trailer so it didn't flip up and smash the windscreen. But we could come back to that. First of all, we needed to get the other side tackled.
Right, there's some free mind. If she doesn't jack up here, we're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Right, sunshine.
Look at
This
that.
one's for Ireland. Let's go.
Move your legs.
Yep. I'm gonna move my whole fucking everything, so I'm gonna move.
See, I think that might start rolling forward there, will it?
Should we put something up the block?
I put a block in front of the front wheel there.
You can off that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're safe.
Ish.
Yeah, enough.
Good stuff, free minds. Yeah, probably. This is terrifying. This part.
Ah, sure, the subframe lights are good. Honestly, officer.
Officer, you should see the subframe lights. Shouldn't see this fucking tire though. Jesus Christ. Isn't it worth getting a tire for this one?
Maybe, yeah.
Rubber might there forward for this.
Boys will be saying, why aren't you using an impact socket? I don't care.
There's one there for you, huh?
I'd be saying, fuck off.
While I tried to get the wheel on, Terry learned that none of the keys would open the boot.
This car is on wheels for the first time in years.
Yeah, maybe the last time.
With that attitude,
It's got a lovely interior, do you know that?
it's no worse than your 123.
Yeah.
Not the white one.
Yeah, the white one.
Huh?
Oh, it does. Right, now the test is, does the handbrake work at all?
Oh, I don't want to know.
Yeah, we're going to try it. It could be the way to do it.
Feels like it. Yep.
Go on. Happy days.
No, let it off.
Happy days.
What a car.
That'll make getting it on the trailer a lot easier.
Yeah. Until it's
We're going down
until
now,
the
watch
stops
yourself.
and
You
then-
want to try the handbrake?
We just did. Yeah,
Oh, we did, all right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Going down. Watch that wood, Mr. Man.
One down.
Is that a good wing, Martin?
What's up?
Is it a good wing? Is it like a half decent one? No, not really.
Good enough.
Good enough. Yeah,
Then what's on it?
Is it for your 300D?
that's the one.
Could be.
Take it then. I thought for a second I started to roll forward there.
Well, it would do because the handbrake's off.
You got a cable tie, you said?
What?
Cable tie.
What? No, you're not going to break the lock open.
No.
I want to put what's it called, another cable tie on the side of the exhaust so it's not dropping down.
Oh, yes.
Just to tie it up on that. You have cable ties, haven't you?
In the white mark, I think.
Oh, you
Yeah, I didn't bring them.
Didn't think we needed them here.
There's rope there though. There's baler fine.
I'll need that rope later on.
G cable.
Can you hang yourself?
Wasn't going to outright say it, Connor, but
Come and put it up.
no,
Why not?
because that puts gunk in it.
Ah, everyone says that. I've never had an issue with it.
Mister, I went and bought new keys when the lock
And
was
it
the
didn't
problem.
work.
Because the lock was the problem.
And the WD-40 fixed it.
Yeah, we need a bit of WD-4 to get that open.
Yeah.
I'm almost afraid to see what's in there.
Body.
I want to see what's in there. Like,
Dead
yeah.
body.
I'm,
This is for these off.
Yeah, I want that.
oh, it's the reusable ones. Fucking
Oh,
fancy
fancy.
pants.
Open environment here.
Aye. We're saving the environment by taking this away from it.
True.
Does the SE mean special edition?
The SE means I wanted people to think I had an S-Class, but I didn't.
What does the S mean?
Sonder. Special.
Oh, it is actually special
Yeah.
injection.
Well, yeah.
Sounds rude, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Special injection. That's the one that got her pregnant.
This is Carol's mark. What if Carol watches this video?
What if Carol watches this video? Is Carol still alive?
God knows who she was.
Yeah, it looks better with those wheels on already. It looks rat look now. Because the wheels are in really presentable shape.
You don't really need to open the boot because you can get into the boot.
I was thinking that.
Right. After a whole lot of messing around, we have her on the ground. Still looks like shit, but she's on the ground. So now the next mission is to get her onto the trailer, which involves going down this very, very steep gradient. Now, thankfully, the handbrake works, but I don't think we work.
That'll work.
This will be interesting. Right, we found some rope on site, so we're going to try now to fashion something to get the bonnet to stay down while we get it on the trailer.
And drive down the road.
Yes. Dad being an expert at bodging things together to get home, we've left this one to him.
I just think it's a wee bit too much for gaffer tape.
Yeah.
There's a toe eye.
Do we trust that?
What do you trust me here? I'd like to cut this here. I get them to cut this.
Nice.
Oh, hey, that's his box there.
His box.
Oh, that would be better. That's right there.
Oh, that's, yeah, Martin's got something better.
Well, that could be rotten, that anyway, you see.
Yeah, that's just good stuff.
So's that.
What?
The car.
There's a toe and eye.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not come off my hand, so we're all right. Give her a good lock.
Well, handbrake's good at least.
Brick. Whoa, 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 whoa!
She nearly cleared it.
She nearly cleared. She actually will clear. Keep on going.
Oh, I don't know if she will she?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Go on. You couldn't get better than that.
that's it. Alright, continuity error. We just lifted that trailer a wee bit, so
Keep a lock.
here we are.
Keep a lock. Go on. Keep it a wee bit. Keep it straight.
Tell you what, fair play to that handbrake.
Right.
Fair play to that handbrake.
Yeah, fair play to me. Go fuck yourself.
Ah, no, you did nothing.
There, right way.
Okay, so say Red. Worst comes to it, we've got a handbrake.
Alright, that'll get you home.
No, but I mean, we know we have an emergency fucking stop system. It's more than we thought we had. And so, miraculously, for the first time in 10 years, Carol's Merc had a set of wheels on and was ready to begin its new life. First, it had to embark on the massive journey from the top of Scotland to below Edinburgh, over 6.5 hours away. And, worst of all, we didn't even know if this thing would run. We didn't get the chance to turn it over by hand, but fingers crossed. It is not today, it is next day. And we have got the car to our friend's yard. And I say yard, we're literally in the middle of a housing estate, so this is going to be, well, we have to be relatively quiet. We have to be considerate of fluids from the car, not from us. So what we're going to do first of all, before we do anything here, well, Dad's going to actually go around back and do some questionable things to the boot lid to try and get it to open, because we still don't know what's in there. But Connor and I are going to get this bonnet unwrapped again. It's at Christmas, isn't it? We're going to get the bonnet unwrapped and see if we can get this thing to turn by hand before we try and start it. So I think the plan of action is usually we would just stick a battery this up and say fuck it, see what happens. But because we want this to drive us home, we are going to actually be careful with this one. So we're going to take the plugs out, put some WD-40 or whatever into the bores to help the pistons move a little bit. We're going to cut the belts that are going around the air conditioning compressor and the alternator, because they could be sea solid and there's no point in us thinking the engine's stuck when it's actually those. Try and turn it by hand. When it turns by hand, we'll keep turning it, spray some more in as it turns to try and free it up as much as we can. Then we'll put these plugs in, new oil, and see if she turns.
Are you ready for your worst Christmas ever?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what my worst Christmas ever might have been. I never had a bad Christmas because my parents, not just because one of them is standing right there, but were always very, very good to me at Christmas too. There was one Christmas I do remember that I got shouted at, and Dad will probably remember this story.
You probably deserved it.
I got my first bicycle. No, what happened was I was riding it in the house. Now we have a small house, I'd like to clarify, so riding a bicycle in the house was a stupid idea anyway. But we had like steps that separated the lino between each room.
Yeah.
The bike got caught on the lino on the step. Sensible child would have just got up and pushed the bike off or lifted the bike off. No, I kept pedaling it like
You
fuck,
pulled all the fucking lino
thinking I
off.
was doing a burnout, thinking I was class, and burned a hole in the lino in the hall, and then that was replaced, and I got shouted at.
You were lucky you weren't replaced.
Yeah. You know how Paul McCartney was replaced when he died in the Beatles? That was me. I was actually replaced with another Tomo. He would have went on to be much more successful than me. He probably would have been a fucking master coder or
He'd have been working on a Jag this morning.
possibly a masturbator. Yeah, he would have been working on something much fancier. Maybe Terence would have loved him.
You left me own anyway.
Yeah, usually we would just do this with a fucking grinder and get it off in seconds, but we're in a housing estate and it's early Sunday morning, so we have to be considerate. What about you, Connie? What's your worst Christmas? Did you just fucking sneeze?
I'm going to sneeze on camera.
Great. Can't wait to have to edit
Give the
that
people
out.
at home something to think about. Are you pulling my good car off?
It's about the only thing that's going to be pulled off on this trip, I can fucking assure you. I do remember one Christmas. It might have actually been the same Christmas. Maybe I was just having a really shit day. But I can tell what Christmas it was. It must have been 2003 because that was the year the game came out. There was a game I really wanted, V-Rally 3. In hindsight, it's a good thing I didn't get it because it was one of the worst games ever made. Well, it was alright. Just wasn't great. But I asked for it for Christmas. I didn't get it for Christmas. But our auntie got it for Christmas. So I was very upset.
There you go. Anthony took one for the team.
No, he didn't. He kept the game. Probably wouldn't have upset me that much. I think it must have been the same Christmas and I was just having a real shit day. But nobody believes whenever a 6-year-old says, oh, I'm just having a shit day.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope, not whenever they've just landed in the bores.
Well, I know we'll have to like try and scoop them out before we get. It's annoying with this twin cam thing because it's they're all straight down rather than.
Yeah, there's no angle.
Yeah. What's your angle on this?
The angle is we fucking scrap it.
Right, should we see what the dipstick looks like? Oh, it's clean. Look at that. Look at that. That must have been changed before it went away.
Does this think of petrol?
Yep. No. Maybe. No. Oh, that's Terry. Yeah, look at that.
I think I'd better enough everything there.
It's alright, it's liquid enough to try and turn it on.
Yeah. It
And
feels,
then change it out after.
feels at least a bit fucking viscous, like, you know, it feels a bit.
You get rid of it whenever you get the engine warm.
Aye.
Yeah, because that'll get rid of the crap.
But that's definitely not sludge. You know?
Okay, this is more promising.
Fuck me, look at that.
Stop it.
It's gonna come off down the road because it's just not there.
I don't give a fuck if it does. We don't want it all to come off on his driveway.
Yeah, true.
Do it with 2 hands, Connor, and get it done today. Fuck's sake.
Holding my tea. Oh!
That's what you get for doing it at the fucking spa. Put your tea away and do it properly.
No. And Jesus is good, so this.
They actually are good. Look at this fucking dick with this cup of tea. I'm not even sponsored by Greg's.
Griggs.
It was a good breakfast though. Right,
that
so
is-
it's had a questionably,
Oh, fucking hell.
so the fan swapped on. I've got wire and crimps and stuff. We can just put a permanent light to the fan and keep it running.
Why is it like that?
Connor, I don't know, but I don't like it. Because you can see there, that is where the original fan would have bolted onto the crank
Yeah, I would have done.
and would have turned with the engine, but I guess that was not the plan anymore. Right, we need to blow out the crap that's on these so we can get these plugs out.
Yeah, we do, but
We'll blow on it.
I don't have enough puff in my body to fucking... There's not enough P. Diddy in me to...
Right. Right, so having checked that oil and seen that it's actually pretty decent, we're just gonna go ahead and cut the belts. Now the reason we're cutting the belts is because for all we know, if the engine is hard to turn, it could be this aircon compressor is stuck, or the alternator could be stuck, or the power steering pump could be stuck. Now we have new belts for all of these sitting here, so the easiest solution is to just cut the thing off and be done with it. So hopefully Dad's a little special hacksaw will be fit to cut.
Beautiful.
Again, we'd usually just use a grinder, but we are where we are. That belt is fucked, so
They're probably all a bit toasty.
yeah. You initially weren't going to get belts, and I was like, get belts.
Well, no, I was going to get... alternator belt, like, what?
We need like a designated pile of
Shit.
crap.
Here it is.
Say what you want, it's more yours than mine.
That is
Thank you,
the
Lidl.
power steering belt that you're taking off now.
Okay. And again, that is toasty.
Yeah.
Toasty, I don't think is the correct word.
Nah,
That's
toasty would indicate hot, which is probably what it'll be in a couple of days' time when we set it on fire.
Don't you say that, because if it does actually catch fire, then that will sound malicious.
Yeah.
We would like to say that we want to get this vehicle home. We have all the best intentions to get this vehicle home, because that would be a better video. And there's one belt left.
Yeah, the alternator belt should be left on there.
That one down there.
Maybe get it from the bottom, would you?
Would you? Aye.
Would you?
Probably.
You want to jack it up?
Jack it up, jack it in. Oh, those have got like a lock.
That's
An
safety.
extra lock.
That is safety you can take home.
That's safety you don't need to take to the grave. Oh, they have the advanced ones, that makes sense. No, I think it's gonna be fine.
As long as you leave the jack on it.
Yeah, I'm not taking the jack away. That's just an extra, that's to give me the extra 10 seconds
It's
to get out.
yeah, it will be 10 seconds before it's on you, like. So.
Oh well. How much do you value your life? I
1, 2,
value it
3.
£150. Plus, you will notice I'm not actually under the car here.
True, you're safe as safe can be.
Not under the car is where I'm going to try and stay for the rest of this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it did stay up on its own accord for however many years, so there's solidness somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That is all the belts off. Now we'll see what it does by hand. Just because the oil was so good, there's a chance.
I don't think I couldn't fucking turn my good engine with my
Ah,
hand,
but
like.
you're a wee fucking wuss.
Right.
I got that man hand.
Is that right?
Do you think anybody actually gets half the Alan Partridge references we use?
Nah, probably not. But the 2 or 3 people that do are probably enjoying it.
They do. They've been known to.
While he's messing with that, viewers, let me take you over to the tyres, which are the best bit of this car. Look at that.
Because they weren't on it.
Yeah, they weren't anywhere near it. Still have the bloody... They've never been on a car before. There's a mosquito as well.
Well, boys were saying about the age of them, but here's the thing, boys. They've been kept in a house.
They've been basically...
The kind of man who owned this car beforehand, obviously.
They've been kept like a wee Nova
What?
in a hated garage boy.
Sure, isn't it always the last one you try?
Yeah, what was that, 30?
Because why would you try any more after you've done it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is she happy?
oh, she's very happy. Not happy to the point where you would think this isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
But
Well, turn it through one full fucking. But I think she'll go anyway. She seems alright.
this trip just got a whole lot better, everybody.
A lot more optimistic, yeah.
Well, yeah, not better. Right, okay.
Keep going.
Turns perfectly, Da. So Da has now resorted to actually drilling out the boot lid, boot lock.
Yeah, that's okay.
We still need to find out if Carol is in the boot.
Aye, this could be a murder investigation a lot quicker than it could be a trip home, but sure, we'll see what happens.
See what happens.
With the amazing news that the engine was now turning by hand, I used a small magnet to lift the flakes of rust away from the spark plugs so they wouldn't fall into the engine whenever we removed the plugs. Connor then went and got the auto dock order that we placed nearly a year ago to get the nice new plugs.
Right, it's time for plugs. Apparently, according to Mr. Man behind the camera, woman behind the man behind the camera, the number 6 plug on these is a pain in the ass to do.
Not just my words, the words of MercedesSource.com.
Right, who the fuck are they when they're at home?
Uncle Kent.
Mercedes Source ain't here right now, are they? Right
He
now,
was-
Connor, me and you are Mercedes Source.
If he was, he'd probably charge a fortune.
Oh, I wouldn't even want to think about how much this would go. You just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
If you had any fucking sense, you just wouldn't do it. Right, that's the right size. Are you, you're a middle one. Give me that. Look at the size of these fucking extensions in this thing. Holy shit.
Could do one of them sets myself.
We could.
Myself.
Dear Halfords, if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, us committing acts of stupidity,
I probably wouldn't want to put the names to this, to be honest with you.
well, I see 5 plugs, Connor.
Yeah, there should be 4 on a Bosch. Or no,
There's
5
one in
on
my
a
hand,
Bosch.
so it's alright. Don't worry about it.
Wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not worried. Are you worried? Worried about getting home. Right. So, well, what I don't need probably is the 1/2 inch extension because we're not using a 1/2 inch. So you can like look at the plugs and they'll tell you like an indicator of the health of the engine.
I reckon these are going to come out fairly clean. I reckon they were put in and it was sparked and it wasn't around.
I reckon they're going to be bogging.
If we pull the first one out and it's like pristine, we'll just leave the rest of them, will we?
I can get anything done. Alright, that's a bit of a struggle to get that on, so that's juicy. Right. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
No, that was nice. That was satisfying.
Now, as you've seen, I went through this with a magnet and taken all the crap out of it, so at least that's cancelled out. We ready for this?
Get ready for this. Hang on.
That is an insect
Inside.
inside.
What's the plug look like? Bit fouled up, is it? Bit gunky?
Bit gritty.
But not the worst.
I'm not impressed with how that looks.
Well, it's been sat for God knows how many years.
Doesn't have things living in it though.
Why not? Everyone needs a home.
Tell that to Dublin.
Dublin doesn't need a home.
I met the people in it, but alright. I need to try and do this now. It doesn't get any more crap in.
We sped this bit up as, realistically, you don't need to see the whole thing of me taking the spark plugs out. Rest assured, it's just more of the same.
Thank fuck. Okay.
Right, there you go. Number 6.
Supposedly the hard one.
Because you can't see it, just.
You can. You can see it clear as day.
Couldn't see it. Bye. Tomo.
This is really hard to do. Real fucking hard to do.
I think it's getting it back in. That's the.
I never had problems with that, don't you worry. Except that one time.
We don't talk about that.
I'll never forget it. See if this goes straight in, no kissing. I'm gonna message Mercedes Source, tell them it's bell end.
Fair enough.
Put the Bosch one in the back, so it's definitely good. Sorry, Denzel.
This one's not going to break down in the last lap.
That's not very funny.
How many Toyotas died that day? Where were you?
In the living room in the house, very, very sad.
Should have been you in the last lap of the 2018. Was it the 2018 Le Mans?
No,
Was it 2020?
2016, I think.
2016. Oh, that's a long time ago.
I know.
Wiper blades. That's something we'll have to get. That's
Oh,
if the
yeah.
wipers even work.
Right.
Could be a bit of Rain-X on the windscreen, like
Who the fuck told you that number 6 cylinder was so difficult to do?
the internet.
The internet's full of fucking idiots.
The internet is full of lies. I'll give
Internet
you
is
that.
full of lies.
People trying to gatekeep the number 6 cylinder on the Mercedes M110 engine.
Oh, you need the professional to do the 6 cylinder on your Mercedes engine. No, you fucking don't. You need somebody who knows what they're doing. Right.
Where is he? Can you bring him to me?
No, because he just forgot to plug the lead on. The wee cap is on. I'm going to take the cap off.
Why? It probably needs them if the wee cap's on.
The other ones don't have the caps.
I don't know.
No.
Do you might have,
It's
you
not
might
going
have,
on with the cap. Oh, it is.
you might have had to
It's alright. It's all now.
put the caps onto them other ones then. If
They weren't in it. There were no caps.
oh, the ones that came off had no caps.
Didn't look.
Yeah, they do. That could be why it didn't click on the first one.
Well, the first one didn't have a cap in the box. So, too bad.
Aye, but it's on the spark plug you took off, so you can
Wouldn't worry about it.
you can
Let's
just
get it
change
running.
it over.
Right, let's look at the air filter then.
So when this, yeah, we're going to take this whole fucking thing off anyway because it's in the way of all the throttle linkages that are definitely seized.
Oh yeah, we're going to need to WD-4 to them or something, aren't
Yeah.
we? Right, air filter. So we're going to take the air filter off because this could also be full of crap, plus we have a new one. Now, if this is full of crap, the engine won't get any air, naturally.
It definitely is full of crap anyway. It's just been like sucking in the elements for I don't know how many years.
3.
3.
No, we know it's about 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the engine won't get any air, engine won't start.
Probably run it like the air filter. Sure, what do you need that for anyway? There's nothing harmful in the air here.
No, not with all the little emission zones we have that are fixing everything.
Yeah.
That's the world saved now, boys.
World's good to go.
Yeah, fucking dicks, right?
Lift it.
That's a good filter.
Well, we'll clean this out anyway.
Yeah, I have a rag there. Now this is going to do square root of fuck all probably, but
It needs to be good Permatex.
that
Oh.
company that nobody's ever heard of and I've never seen anywhere other than fuck.
You'll be in hospital for tetanus before the day is out.
That's not how I wanted the pliers to work. I wanted it to work.
That's it. That's it. That's right.
Real fucking noise. Nope, because
It's
she
just
stood it's on this time. No, that's alright.
Is it going, is it?
Yeah.
How's that good WD-40?
I love WD.
Sponsored by WD-40. Not.
That's the thing, for all the product placement we do, it's because we aren't sponsored.
Yeah.
So we can show whatever the fuck we want. That's why I show my Makita tool set, because Makita ain't paying me, but I like it.
Air conditioner just gets in the way, doesn't it?
Fuck air conditioning. We live in fucking Ireland, like who needs it? Just rip it out to fuck.
Just up and back, should be. Or is it attached somewhere down there? Is it?
It's just held in by fucking power steering, or aircon. You hold the aircon pipe up.
No, it's
It is,
attached
it's wedged.
down
not,
underneath
it's
there
wedged.
somewhere.
It's wedged on this, I'm telling you. Like it's separate.
Right.
There we go. You wouldn't listen to me.
I won't listen to you.
You never do. Never have.
While we were busy fucking about with the air filter, Terry had finally made some progress on getting into the boot.
Okay, so Da has managed to get the boot. Well, very creatively, he's got it open. We have not opened this yet. This is live.
We're about to uncover the body.
This is Carol. Well, it's Carol's mark.
Are
Okay,
you ready?
I'm actually scared.
What's the bets? Is it going to be empty? Is it going to be full of parts? Or is it going to be full of...
Fuck you, Da!
Aye, it's full of
Oh,
parts.
you're a dick. You are a dick.
There's the
Oh,
air
there's the
filter,
fresh oil that he put in then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change you.
Might be alright.
Right,
It looks gold,
I'm
doesn't it?
claiming the torch.
Ah, that's probably done anyway.
Window regulators.
That means the windows don't work.
No, it means they might work now.
No, if they're in the boot, they definitely weren't changed. Is that fresh fucking wipers and everything?
Brand new, whatever. it is.
Speakers.
No,
And
that's not.
a new set of clocks. How many miles is really on it?
So what's the need for?
This could be all the bits you need to fix it. You never know.
Just hide the address on that parcel there.
Oh,
Filters?
yeah. Filter, but maybe
But not
for this.
installed to the car.
I don't think it's a filter for this. But is it?
But it could be for the 300D that he was planning on
All-purpose
putting in
filler.
this. He's got fillers.
You need that.
He didn't fucking use it well.
Oh, there's so many parts in here. New heater controls.
You need that.
But are they new? Are these not possibly the old parts?
Oh, this looks like he bought a job lot of parts, like, you know.
A lot of optimism here. That looks old.
Yeah. These maybe are, like, what is that? What do you think that is?
That is a filter of some kind.
No, I don't think that is a
Or
filter,
have
is it?
exhaust, Lexi?
Oh, is it exhaust?
Oh, that, just in case your horn doesn't work.
That's for when you go to Switzerland.
You should attach that to the back of it as a charm. That would get really old really quickly.
I doubt if you find any
That'd be nothing.
gold around like that.
No.
I love
That'd
how
be
he
nice.
tried to turn the torch on there. Torch that hasn't been accessed in 10 years. He put Cashwell GTX into it as well. He must have been going to a wake.
Window winders, wipers. Good setup.
Wing mirrors and all.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This yoke's alright for parts.
No, because the engine's going to start.
Sounds like
Bosch.
a cheap box.
Bosch.
Is it?
Yeah. Whatever that is.
It's not open.
It's a mystery box.
You don't want one of them. Tried one of them before. The hole in the wall wasn't nice.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's two sides. Oh, maybe it's open from the middle, is it?
Imagine it was like a diagnostic computer or something.
Fuck, imagine. Big money spent in this.
That's one you want.
I don't know how that opens.
It definitely opens from the centre there.
Yeah.
Oh, one at the back here.
Oh, right.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, drill bits. He was going to have a shit time.
Yeah.
Crap on the two, so yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's full of water.
Yeah, well.
So you never know.
Don't expect anything.
No.
Never
Just
be disappointed.
Thankfully, Carol wasn't in the boot, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
There's a fuse box.
That's
a lot of spares with this.
I reckon they're bits off another car.
There's
be.
a front disc in there.
Yeah.
There's
Ah,
another
we
courtesy
know
light
one's
there, Connor.
What's this pipe?
Is it a big one or is it a small one?
Oh, it's the small one.
That
seems-
looks like a fucking alarm, doesn't it?
No, it's just there's no other.
Door
Ah,
handles.
that's good.
Oh, look what we might need.
Top River gun.
He knew. He was leaving us. Oh, there's a water pump there too.
I would throw some WD-40 in that Top River gun
Would you?
just to free it out a bit because it's probably not been used in a long time.
And there's a pair of pliers you've gained.
Oh, class. She were doing well.
Oh, which one of them ones
That's
for?
for a trailer, is
Trailer.
it?
No, it's for sticking on top of your thing.
On top of your what?
Magnetic. It's for whenever you have a breakdown.
Oh, right.
Mental or otherwise.
Mental. That's
Interior.
That's the
light.
courtesy
too
light.
light, but I don't think that'll fit my car, so that's... Mud flaps?
Well, this is your car.
Aye, well. My good car.
Where?
Well,
What you gotta work out is what
That's what you want to see now, a water pump.
Is it?
See, you don't know whether it was stuck out to
This
replace it.
feels a bit raw, or whether it needs it. Iron? Did you do about iron?
Oh, God, yeah.
Look at that, no Phillips iron.
For pressing engagements.
There's a lot of glass in here, so...
No, it's not.
Yeah, just be careful.
Aye, watch your hands.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you could find something useful in there yet.
So we'll be able to pry this open at least, like it'll
Oh, right, you
close.
can just push it open now.
Alright, I'll just...
There's a button you push. You won't get to that button.
Yeah.
Jack.
What miles is on them clocks? Well, 313,000. That could be,
That's
that could be
assumed.
what's on the car.
Oh, look, stickers to come over there. Friendly
Oh,
rust
for the...
spots.
Yeah, that'd be...
No STP ones, no.
No, you
No,
need
sadly. That is actually off a diesel car. Of
I
course it
thought
is,
that.
because it's got 313,000 on it.
Well, I told you, it's probably diesel stuff.
Aye, off the other car that was sitting there.
Yeah. Or got for the other car to service it before he put it into this.
Before he decided that it wasn't going to be what he was... That's a set of bonnet hinges.
Holy fuck, no way.
Yeah, it is.
Right, that's the big one there.
Well, it's one bonnet hinge.
Doesn't matter.
Is there one beside it, is there?
Doesn't matter.
Wouldn't get too excited yet. These will be off Martin's car where it's been cut.
Nope,
Oh, there's
it's off
one
our car now.
there. Aye, there's one there.
Right, so we have two bonnet hinges. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, this is a big deal, boys. This is fucking...
Wouldn't be bonded under that, no.
Pretty wishful thinking.
That's not too bad. 'Cause that was an awful thing to open.
That was a
Yeah.
good get, though.
It was good to get it open anyway. What number plates are this on?
It's like we're in an escape room and this is like,
Oh, that's
we
fair.
finally opened the thing. ABC Auto Factory.
This, for this guy, this is before it was Carol's mark. This was...
Now that we'd finished fiddling around in Carol's boot, it was time to try and start the engine.
Right, so the relay's disconnected for the fuel pump, so it shouldn't put any fuel up to it. So I'm just going to put the ignition on and see what we get. Just watch out for any fire.
Oh, fuck. Well, Dad's on fire watch because I'm on camera duty.
Something's trying to happen there anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's a starter stuck maybe.
No, I'm not turning it there.
Or are you not?
Do you want me to try it?
Go. Whoa.
That's the fuel
Okay,
pump.
stop.
That's the fuel pump.
Is it?
That's what's not.
It's trying to skate something.
Oh, it's trying it, but it shouldn't be able to do anything because that's a relay out, right?
Not necessarily,
Let me...
because something else could be flickering. Right, don't beep. Do that again. Yeah, it's coming from your K-Jet setup. Stop.
Right, so it's trying to get fuel or something.
Trying to get fuel or something. We're going to try and put a deodorant through it as easy start to see if it will kick. And if it kicks, then we're happy. I'll go and grab it here. Because as we've shown in all of our videos, deodorant is a perfect alternative to easy start. It's actually less harsh on the engine. And it smells good too.
Ah, it's the butterfly valve there.
Yeah, put it into it.
Right.
Go. Stop, that's enough.
Do you want me to just...
Yeah, no, you keep going, Connor.
Starter's happy too.
Okay, stop. She's trying to kick.
Aye, she'll go with that.
She's gonna go.
So we just need clean fuel to it now.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That was stupidly easy. Mercedes sometimes.
These boys don't know what they're doing with these barn find videos. They're making hassle for themselves. They should just exclusively do them on Mercedes.
Yeah. Now whether it keeps itself cool and doesn't catch fire after that is the next question. But
Yes, but either way, we've gone from not having any idea about this engine to it turning over and kicking with deodorant. So actually, I can't believe this is happening.
all right, should I
No.
try and...
Before we do anything, we're gonna have a clean up.
Yeah. Well, no, we still need...
Yeah, but we don't need this mess around the place. We don't need rust lying on the floor and...
I don't know where... Well, we'll get a dustpan and brush, won't we?
Yeah, right.
Happy in the knowledge that there was some semblance of a chance that this thing might actually drive out of here, Carrie and Connor decided to tackle the brakes. Then we decided we should put some water in the radiator to make sure it actually will hold water.
Is it? Just straight onto the radiator there. See, that plug could be open, is it?
Is there a plug
Yeah, there should be a wee stopcock basically.
Here though?
Or it could just be the radiator leaking. That could be an
Took a
issue.
long time to come out though.
That could be an issue.
I
I'm not
can't
sure.
see. It's
I'm not
leaking
sure
out
where
of the
it's-
front of the radiator rather than the back. So we've come to the conclusion that the radiator is goosed. So now I'm going to try and take it out and see what we can do with it. See where it's leaking from. Ideally, obviously, we'll just replace it with a new one, but we just have to work with what we've got.
Yeah. If we can patch it, we might be the job. They say the Mercedes W123 is hewn from stone.
What?
Hewn from stone, by. And there's your proof.
I don't know what you mean.
There's a lot of water coming out of that.
While patching up that radiator was a nice idea at heart, it just wasn't gonna work. The radiator we had accepted was toast. So we decided not to waste any more time on it and start to make the car look a little bit prettier by taking the worst of the two wings off.
The wing might not even be attached to that wee bit anymore, is it? Or it's...
It is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I dare say that 10 has become 9.
That says so.
That's not happening.
I just rip it off around it, like it's not gonna fucking...
Do it, no, it's not going to help me. Probably like that.
Aye, something like that. Yeah, that's... Well, there you go. Oh, sure, and the wing's good too.
W123 wing removal.
Right, go and lift it up, let's see what we've got.
I don't think we want to show the general public what's behind here, Connor.
No.
I would probably cut that.
Right, so there's the wing off now.
Want all the chrome off too.
I don't know, does the new
One
one...
them fucking chrome arches anyway.
No, just the chrome strip, I'll take that because it could be a good spare.
Right.
So what are we left with here?
Chrome arches.
They're horrible. It needs to match annoyingly, so they're gonna have to go on for
No, they're not. They're not. Fuck.
Huh?
No, we don't need to put them on. Leave that there. Don't touch that too much because it will just crumble. It's still. I mean, it's rotten, yeah, but it's not.
I've seen
It's not. It's not going to fall apart on the way home. Put it that way.
Yeah,
will,
so
but-
shut up, viewers. What am I gonna do with this? Should I spray some green on it?
That's what I don't know. Oh, we actually did need that bit of chrome trim, so that's good.
Like before it goes on, I mean.
Aye, maybe, but where are you going to spray it? That it's not gonna...
That's
It's like if you get it overspray on this tarmac, it will be chased, like, you know.
spray it in the house.
How is that still connected to the car? That can't be connected to the car.
How is that connected to the car?
That's part of the wing. Alright, rip it out. Watch your good headlight wipers.
Yeah, they're going on my 124.
Fair enough. I think they're no good to the shock anyway.
I'm literally just gonna like stick them on to the 124.
Right.
They're never gonna be used, but they look good, so I don't care.
Right.
And if they're never used, then they won't go wonky.
Right. Them being wonky's part of the charm, though. That's it. Oh fuck. Oh no. Watch your fingers on that.
That would be deadly sharp, like,
Yeah, I'll give you a tetanus.
That's the cable tied on.
Yeah, it's been bad for a while. This car. Whoa. Whoa. Right, well, we'll snip that off afterwards anyway. Or
Don't do
just rip
snipping.
it. Or just rip it.
I don't know if you've seen me, but I don't do that.
Right.
So
There's the shitty old wing.
This is shitty new wing.
There's the shitty new wing. Here's the shitty old car.
Probably supposed to take the bumper off, ain't it?
If it's intact, you probably should, yeah. Or if the wing's intact, you might get it. No. I might just be as handy taking that bumper off. There's probably not much holding it.
Right, look at these.
Right, there's the new shite wing on the shite car.
Didn't take long.
We didn't show you it either because they won't do it properly. But show you.
No, we didn't show you because it required you actually helping and not holding the camera, so it couldn't have been done, just me.
Just get those.
Don't
roughly-
act like it was because we did it ghettoly, it's because it was a two-man job, like.
I mean, we did do galley too.
Oh, absolutely, but that's not why we stopped filming, because we love ghetto here, like.
No. Go with Elvis. No Elvis.
In the ghetto, and his Mercedes cried. One man's son in Scotland, more than a little baby Mercedes was saved in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And its owner cringed. If there's one thing that you don't need, it's another Mercedes in his field in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man buys again. He goes for fun and he buys a car and he tries to run and he don't get fun. And his Mercedes cries. In the ghetto. Oh, they did pretty good there. Just a little bit of process.
There you go.
Piece of that. Go fuck yourself.
The use of cable ties probably isn't written in the Mercedes handbook, but it worked for us.
Cable down into the aircon radiator that's probably not even attached. You got lucky. You got lucky.
Good enough. Sure, look at that.
Fucking keeps it nicely, doesn't it? Yeah,
And then the grill goes over the top.
it does.
No, you'll never know.
Bada bing. You
Bada
got
bing.
Got yourself a deal.
Bada boom. Subtract one bolt from the wing.
Add a little
make
rust in the cable tie.
it- And this thing with my brother, it's over. It's done. It's finished.
This thing with my Mercedes.
It's done. It's finished.
With the new wing on, we painted the front valance and the bit under the headlights in stone chip black. At the same time, Terry continued on with doing the front brakes, with new pads, new discs, new lines and new hoses. Still wanting to make sure the cops didn't look at the car too much as they drove past, I got stuck into doing more bodywork.
Right, I'm gonna do a quick test spray on a bit. Not gonna prime it or anything, literally just want to see what the colour match is like. That's not a bad match. Shout out to Autobits Armagh. Oh, it's the worst match when you pull away.
Yeah, try this one.
What if I block the overspray with my lungs?
Just keep that against there. T-cut would have fucking taken a bath. Fuck that, I'm not doing that. Come on, keep spraying. Keep spraying.
Alright, a passing glance.
Well, that's it too, it'll take a look on.
Only has to look good as it drives past the peeler.
While we were getting carried away with making the other side look pretty, on the other side, Terry was doing possibly the stupidest thing we have ever seen. We told him, do not do this, and he would not listen. And we cannot stress this enough. Do not do this at home. The force behind the spring is enough to kill someone.
Now what did we tell you?
As we said, do not do that at home. The correct way is with the tool that Connor is using now. You must compress the oil spring, put it into the car, and decompress it with the correct tool. Do not ever try and pry a spring out of a Mercedes. Okay, so quick update on the 123. What time is it, Connor?
Must be about half five. Yeah.
We have been working non-stop. We are all covered in sunburn. Some things have went amazingly, some things not amazingly, but nothing's went catastrophic, so I think we're doing okay. We have brakes all sorted on the back right.
Yeah.
We have to get a hose because for some reason we are missing two hoses. We have to get a hose for that side. Brake lines in the back are actually really, really good. I think they have been replaced at some stage and they've been coated in something, so they're fine. The front's different story. So Da has spent the entire day sorting the brakes on the front. New copper lines, new hoses, pistons all checked in the calipers, everything's free and working, should be all good. Connor has started to do a spring on the front left, but our spring compressor doesn't fit a 123 properly, which is very annoying.
It's cheap.
Yeah, I know. Martin is away at a show at the minute, so he's going to be back soon enough, so he'll be able to hopefully help us get the spring situation sorted. But we have new discs on everything else, new hoses on that side. It's not looking too bad. I went around the car and checked some things over. Wire wheels, some of the worst of the rust. Started to make it look a bit better basically. We've blackened the front of it because we're going to be doing the black bonnet because, as we've said before, this is going to be a replica of the rally car which had the black bonnet. It didn't have the black front end, but it's going to work in our favour to have a black front end, so there we are. Yeah, we got it to turn over. Just need to sort fuel pump now. We need to sort a bonnet, which hopefully we'll be able to get, and we need to sort a radiator. If we sort those things, and hopefully Martin's spring compressor, I think we're there. When Martin returned, we had a lead on a bonnet on the radiator, but it was nearly 2 hours away, meaning we had just one full day left to get the car ready for the boat.
Yeah, what do you want? All wheel nuts up tight.
As I was saying, she's a minter. She's minter than she was 3 days ago.
And let me down the front here.
Alright.
So now we are going to drain the old fuel out with the 2 bucket method. 2 buckets that aren't actually enough to hold what should be in there, but
Let's see what we got.
so I'll hold the torch here. Well, that's coming off. This is a good sign.
Yeah, it'll come. I think that's there, maybe.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's an awful colour, isn't it?
That looks like Coke. I'm not the type the average owner of a
You can
Mercedes.
smell that. It's,
Yeah,
It smells like.
the handle will melt in a second.
Yeah.
With all of the old crappy fuel out of the car, Martin began to fit the new fuel pump, and we prepared to put fresh fuel in and hope for the best.
Talk to me.
Talk to me, Goose. Okay, bit of an update here. We are, I don't know how many hours in.
Too many.
Too many
Quite a
hours
lot.
in, not enough hours left. We have the fuel pump now working. It is sending fuel up. The fuel is basically fucking caramel, but I mean, it is what it is. We've tried to blow out as much of it as we can. Now, the problem is there seems to be air coming in between, but there is also a bit of a leak in one of the lines, so we're thinking that it's drawing air in through there. So with any joy, we'll fix the leak here. Martin's got some kind of ghetto tactic that he's going to do to try and get that sorted. And then we've just tried to bleed the brakes. And a brake line that we didn't touch has just exploded right next to the fuel line that also was exploded. So chances are they've just rotted in the same place. So we're going to run a new brake line from front to back to replace that one. Do a ghetto fix on the fuel line, which happens to be the return line. So thankfully it's not under any crazy pressure or anything like that. And then fingers crossed, we will then start. We'll start and we'll have brakes. So see how we get on. Get that fucking mobile phone away from fucking fuel.
Really doesn't. Like, it's like having it on an airplane, and now they offer like Wi-Fi on the plane.
You can have internet on the plane as long as we can track it.
It's like when mobile phones came out, they were like, it's gonna get you cancer. Don't put that next to your head, it'll melt your face.
Check it's not leaking out of it now. And oh, he's saying stuff but I can't hear him. You know, I always complain that jerry cans are only like 5 litres and there's never enough, but I never took human fatigue into account when you're standing there pouring 20 litres.
There's a lot of
That's some jerry can, like.
juice.
Gerald had a good day that day when he designed that one. At long last, and minus a shoulder after carrying 20 litres of fuel for that long, it was time to turn the key.
Yeah.
Better release oil. Sometimes help it.
Try it again. Right in front, I just see if it just kicks them up. I'd like to see what's bleeding up here, but
I'll see it. Try it again. So here we are at late on the last day. Car won't run. It looks to be a KJ distributor issue, which is probably not going to be easy sorted, but we're going to go and have some food and do some googling and see what we can find out, and we'll let you know.
The diagnosis seems to be pressure's getting to here, but it's not coming out of here. So obviously that needs taken apart and deconked, but everybody's afraid to do that. I would also be afraid to do that, so we just have to Google it and get some balls and give it a go. Each one of the lines you see removed here sends fuel to the engine, kinda like an old diesel setup, except it's early petrol injection. That's going to be the end of the fucking video. So we're taking a meter and head off. We have no idea how the fuck it works, but we're going to work it out. This man works in the university. He's bound to fucking know. He uses big words. Ready? Right, boys.
What's this look like?
This is what Bosch KJ-tronic is. Shy compared to Digifont.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's empty.
No, it's not. It's all in this. Now you need to get a bucket or something so I can just tip this out.
That's the air intake there.
Yeah. They're all gone, aren't they?
No, just one there.
Just fucking double down on the ground, will we? Right, I'm gonna just pour it all out, right?
Okay. Is it all freed up? Like if you...
We worked tirelessly into the night trying to work out how this thing worked, but unfortunately information was scarce. We couldn't see any obvious blockages and nothing really seemed to be wrong. Needless to say, we went into the next morning not full of hope. It had been a long, arduous couple of days, but the boys were still smiling. This was a once-in-a-lifetime adventure to save a shitbox old Mercedes, and we had non-stop laughs along the way. We set off on this journey having no clue what we were getting into. We just knew that there was a cheap W123 abandoned in the middle of nowhere. Truly, this is what old cars are about. The people you make the memories with, and the adventures you have along the way. The four of us had an amazing time and had still achieved so much in 2 days. And we were lucky enough to do it in one of the most breathtaking countries we have ever seen. This was a car that was destined to waste away on the coast, with no chance of living. Whether we got it home or not, it was a story that we'd never forget. And we gave Carol's Merc one last moment in the spotlight. This was someone's pride and joy once, and it didn't deserve a shallow grave. We got up early, and with just a few hours until we had to leave for the boat, we reassembled the KJ metering head, put a battery to it, double checked there was enough fuel, and said a prayer.
Give it a go. Brakes. Go on, fuck. Go up to the right about. See what she does.
Amazingly, we managed to get the car to actually fire up and run. But unfortunately, the mixtures and things just were not happy. There's a very strong chance we actually just messed up the mixing by playing about with the KJ setup, and it may have been entirely our fault. Which is a shame, because this was Connor giving it full throttle. And as you can see on that speedo, we weren't going very fast. But it was moving under its own power for the first time in over 10 years.
If you dump her, what'll happen? Maybe she needs full throttle to balance out the air. No. Is it? I'll just be ready to turn her off. I'll be able to cut the fuel. fair enough. Although when he pushed the air in, it was fine. Big drive. At least it moved under its own power, you know what?
Why does he want it? That's the next thing. So it's got to stick.
Where do we put this? Back where it was. Back where it was.
The excitement though was admittedly short-lived, as it conked out and wouldn't start again. Fuck's sake, Carol.
Stop here, using all the battery up.
How much fuel did you put in? 40 litres?
40
Yeah,
litres.
so it's not changed.
Not gone through that. I'll put it in neutral to shove it up.
Right, well, unfortunately we've had to decide to pack it in for the weekend. We gave it a best shot, we got it running, but unfortunately we just can't trust it to get to the boat.
No, not at the minute. Not in its current state. Look at it stopping.
Starting and stopping. Yeah, so yeah, he got it stopping, but we can't chance it. We're too close to the boat now. I think what we need to do, other than really go and get a mental health check, because to even take this on is just batshit insane, but I think what it needs is a new fuel filter, which people are going to tell us, why didn't you replace that straight away? And maybe a new metering head, which is that whole big spider's web of injector lines. And maybe it'd be happy then, because what's actually the problem? What's
Mixture's wrong. It's definitely not mixing the fuel there, right? So
It's not happy with 1.5 bags.
Yeah, it's not happy with us drinking. So what we can do now is drive home in the 240D and have a think about what we're going to do with it.
No, I think.
and have a drink.
I have a very, very strong drink today. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, it's not the end that we wanted, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's over yet. We haven't decided yet. By the time you watch this, we'll probably have decided. So you'll either be drinking Coke cans made out of this, or you'll see us racking about in it. Who knows?
Thank you, host.
Yes, thank you very much to Olga and Martin for keeping us here and for lifting the car with us and feeding us and putting up with our shite for the last
Just everything, just going above and beyond, like, you know.
There's above and beyond, and then there's to infinity and beyond. Like.
You need a mental health check, Martin.
Yeah, so check them out on Instagram. We'll write it down at the bottom. Go and give them a follow. They've been a huge help to us. Thank you to McGill Motorsports for sorting us out with a pump that quickly and that cheaply. That was 10 out of 10. To the random farmer in the middle of nowhere who gave us a bonnet for no haggle price, and to the radiator that is holding water, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
So thanks to everyone involved. We've really appreciated you watching this far. If you have, subscribe to our channel and tell people about how shit we are, what we do. It all helps. So thanks very much and good luck.
Look.